Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Nick Push. Today I want to do some talking about Laurie Strode. Specifically, what is Laurie Strode's fate? Okay, now, you guys have heard me say before, but I'm pretty much sick of her character in the Halloween franchise. We've gotten to see her versus Michael so many times, right? But that's not what this video is about. This is about what does her character deserve in this new trilogy, and kind of to bookend this new trilogy with the OG from 1978. And I think what it all comes down to is fate and the dialogue in the classroom from 1978, which I'm going to get to in a moment. But first, do me a favor, tell me down in the comments what you want to happen with Laurie. Do you want her to die? Do you want her to survive? Do you want her to kill Michael? Do you want her to die at the beginning like Drew Barrymore? All kinds of different options for her, so let me know what you want to see with her. And as always, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps out the channel. Before I get back to that, I just wanted to take a little bit of time here. I'll just take a second, don't worry. But just to promote something that we have coming up this week, Wednesday, and that we've actually already started on my friend's channel. It's a Road to Halloween Kills trivia night. This Wednesday, May 25th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be on my channel here. It is the Road to Kills, and it's Halloween 3 trivia. So we've already done the OG Halloween and Halloween 2 over on Jake Blaster's channel. It's been really fun. It's basically trivia with 15 to 20 questions, very interactive. Prizes are given. There's been a lot of audience participation, and people really seem to be having fun. So I just wanted to let you guys know that this Wednesday, May 25th, it's going to be on my channel, and then we'll go back to Blaster's channel after that for Halloween 4. So make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get back to Laurie now, though. So as I told you guys, I'm pretty much stroded out at this moment. However, we need to talk about what her character deserves. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read the dialogue from the classroom in 1978. I'm just going to read it, just take a second, and then we'll kind of break it down and talk about what it might mean for what her character deserves and what essentially her fate is. So we're starting off with what the teacher says. Keep in mind, this is essentially right when Laurie notices the shape staring at her from behind the car, out the blinds of the window in the classroom. Awesome, eerie scene. But the teacher starts out with saying, and the book ends, but what Samuels is really talking about here is fate. You see, fate caught up with several lives here. No matter what course of action Collins took, he was destined to his own fate, his own day of reckoning within himself. The idea is that destiny is a very real, concrete thing that every person has to deal with. How does Samuel's view of fate differ from that of Constantine's? Laurie, Laurie's distracted here. She goes, ma'am. Teacher goes, answer the question. So then Laurie gives her answer here, which is Constantine wrote that fate was somehow related only to religion, where Samuels felt that, well, fate was like a natural element, like earth, air, fire, and water. And then the teacher finishes with, that's right, Samuels definitely personified fate. In Samuel's writing, fate is immovable, like a mountain. It stands where man passes away. Fate never changes. A lot of interesting stuff there and what it could mean for Laurie's character. I have no idea what they're going to do with her character, obviously, but I think if we're talking thematically and symbolically speaking, Laurie's fate has to be realized here in Halloween Ends. Which begs the question, what is her fate? Was it her fate that night in 1978 to deal with all the bullshit that Michael put her through, killing her friends, and her running across the street and having to fight him off a bunch of times until Loomis came? Was that her fate? I don't know. What does it mean for her fate in Halloween Ends? I guess my thoughts on this are, if we take this dialogue here, fate never changes. Fate caught up with several lives here. So Laurie's fate has to be tied to Michael's fate, thematically speaking, in Halloween Ends. So I would not kill her off right away. As interesting as that could be, as much shock value as that could be, I would say that Laurie's fate is saving her granddaughter here and killing Michael. But Laurie and Michael's fate is intertwined, in my opinion. I think Laurie and Michael have to die together. So, what do I mean by that, saving her granddaughter? It might not just be saving her life. It could be saving her soul. You know, Allison now has went through essentially what Laurie went through in 1978. You could make the case that it was worse because she lost both of her parents and her boyfriend, right? So Allison could end up like Laurie was, you know, where she's just obsessed with Myers, or she's very angry at the world and things like that. So maybe it's Laurie saving her soul. Maybe it's, Michael about to kill Allison, and Laurie kind of saves Allison, gets her out of the way, and then there's a choice that Laurie has to make where she has to kill Michael, but the only way she can kill Michael is by killing herself, whether it's being set on fire, whether it's falling off the radio tower together, like I've heard, all kinds of things. But maybe she has some speech, telling Allison, it's not worth it to feel like this, right? It's not worth it. Revenge and being obsessed with him did nothing for my life. I lost my family. I lost everything. So maybe she saves Allison's life and soul, and that was her fate. But I really think it has to be Laurie and Michael dying together. I don't know if that's what's best for Halloween Ends. I don't know if that's best for the Halloween trilogy, but I think it's best for the character of Laurie Strode and how fate can be intertwined into what we heard in the classroom in 1978. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think Laurie's fate is? How would you like that intertwined in the movie, if at all? Appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully I see you guys Wednesday night for The Road to Ends continuing right on my channel, and then moving over to Jake Blaster's channel after that.